that was before the Jets game, and it was like that to me. That's kind of ridiculous. But I'm not gonna question their numbers. Their numbers are their numbers, and I think because the league is in a place where all the teams are so tight, those numbers are gonna fluctuate like crazy, right? But that was their numbers going into this game. The Leafs had a 4-1 comeback. It was fantastic. Obviously, the big storyline in this one is number one, probably Austin Matthews having the best game that he's had in the last 2 years. And then number two, Dennis Hildeby looking unbelievable. And potentially, I will jump straight into this. Do the Leafs potentially need to move off of one of their goaltenders? Right? Going into this season, you made the Brandon Carlo trade. You lose Fraser Minton, you lose Nikita Grabeckin to the Scott Laughton trade. You lose another first-round pick from that Scott Laughton trade. So one of your assets at this point might just be one of your goaltenders. And if it was up to me, I've always been a Joseph Woll fan. I think he is incredibly injury-prone, but I think so is Anthony Stolarz. The one goalie I'm not moving right now is Dennis Hildeby. He's way too young. He looks way too good. And I've been up and down on Hildeby because I think last year, he wasn't really a factor for this team, right? He didn't look ready. But this is a Swedish goaltender who is 6'7". He looks unbelievable, and he's not injury prone like Joseph Woll and Anthony Stolarz, and obviously a way smaller sample size. But like I said, he's not injury prone, so I'm not going to move that goalie. The one goalie I would be looking at is Anthony Stolarz, right? I think his contract, I believe, I am correct on this, that his contract is for next year. It's at 3.75. Tree Living just signed that deal. I was a huge fan of it because I think last year Stolarz played at a $5-6 million range of what the other goalies in the league were producing, and I think he was worth $5-6 million. But it's because of how injured he's been, right? He's been a career backup. He's always had fantastic numbers. It's just he's been so injured. It's starting to get to the point with Anthony Stolarz where this guy is not going to stay healthy. And then you have that contract kicking in next year. You have Dennis Hildeby. You have Joseph Woll, two young, fantastic goalies. Do you potentially look to move off of Anthony Stolarz, right? There's value there. I'm not moving Woll. I'm not moving Hildeby. I would look into moving Stolarz. He hasn't been a factor for this team this year, and it's because he's been injured. So I would potentially look into moving Stolarz. I thought that, Hildeby and Woll have been fantastic. Their numbers are there, both Woll and Hildeby. So I don't know. I'm throwing that question out there. Do you potentially move Anthony Stolarz